Today is Thursday, March 14th, 2013. This is Peace News Now. Here's what's happening in the world of peaceful evolution. Silver is trading at $29 per ounce. Bitcoin is trading at $48 per Bitcoin. Deborah Gratz, age 59, is a preschool teacher in California who put sleep medicine in toddlers' drink cups. Warning to all New Jersey residents. Acting as if you have rights can be hazardous to your health and result in the loss of your property. Infowars.com reports. Eileen Hart of Franklin Township was arrested and charged with making terroristic threats, disorderly conduct, and harassing officials from the Gloucester County Office of Assessment and Appraisal Systems, Incorporated. It should be noted that if the county government were being honest, it would be assessing the value of these homes downward, not up. Residents have complained the assessment program violates the Fourth Amendment. In order to make revaluation assessments and determine the tax value of a property, company inspectors must enter homes and inspect them. If not allowed to do so, the company often assesses higher values on the homes, leading to increased taxes. Hart attended the meeting last weekend to complain about the revaluation and the arbitrary move by the county to assess the value of her property. After Eileen began reciting the Constitution to support her argument, an appraisal systems employee escorted her from the public building. Eileen told the examiner, quote, "I didn't scream, I didn't yell. I have the right to air my grievances against the government in a public setting. I've never threatened anyone a day in my life." Suddenly, the young man from appraisal systems came towards me. I knew he was going to put his hands on me, but I was calm the entire time. After police arrested Eileen, they demanded she hand over her 2 guns for, quote, safekeeping. If she had refused, a judge would have set bail too high for her family to pay. Eileen says, quote, "I have permits for each of them. I applied legally, I got them legally. Now I can't defend myself. I never said the word gun at the meeting. None of those people would have even known I was a gun owner." An educated and independent woman alone faced a horde of leeches calling themselves Franklin Township. She was not only ejected, but she was given serious criminal charges, had her and her husband's means of defense taken away, and now faces years in jail. Are you tired of the US government killing people around the world? Are you tired of having to pay for their murderous rampage? Stop using their money. There is an alternative. Bitcoin is a stateless, free market, non-political currency. Bitcoin is money that cannot be inflated or controlled by any government. Bitcoin takes the power of money from government and returns it properly to the people. By continuing to use the dollar, you are helping the government. Stop doing it. You have an incredible alternative available now. Learn it, use it, spread it. Get started with Bitcoin at weusecoins.com. That's weusecoins.com. In other news, a Montana man waterboarded 4 children to, quote, teach them a lesson. He was sentenced to 2 years of probation, no jail time, and his identity was ordered to be concealed for protection. Guess the government had to go easy on him. And the intelligence collection branch of the government, known as Google, received a fine this week of $7 million for collecting personal user data from millions of people between 2008 and 2010 as the Google streetcars went around not only taking pictures of the street, but connecting to users' Wi-Fi and sucking up personal info. The fine came with a note from the CIA saying, quote, "Thanks again. We'll reimburse for expenses on April 15th. Uncle Sam is allowing any and all spy agencies to examine your finances. All spy agencies now have access to your financial records if you bank in the US. It's just a matter of time before that suspicious fertilizer you purchased last spring gets your account frozen. Time to start looking at alternatives to banks. It's 2013. There are alternatives." And in Bitcoin news, John Matonis writes for Forbes.com that WinPoker.com became the first major gambling operator to accept Bitcoin. This has been Peace News Now, your daily 5-minute update on the peaceful evolution. If you enjoyed this episode, share this program on your favorite social network. Story links are in the show notes. For PeaceNewsNow.com, I'm Derek J, reminding you that we're all a part of the same chain.